Why do people feel so strongly about things that are inanimate objects? I can understand if like someone's calling your kid stupid or something and you want to fight people on it. I get that. But if someone's calling your quote AAA arcade cabinet something you didn't work on at all, like why do you care? The more money we spend on something, the more people tend to put their own self-worth into it. So for example, if I came over to your house and you were cooking dinner and you bring out some forks, I'm like, yeah, these aren't really great forks. You might go, well, that's a weird thing to say, but it probably wouldn't hurt your feelings. But if I go, man, your car or your house suck, that's a different story. Yeah. You spent a whole bunch of time, a whole bunch of money, blood, sweat, and tears, put that together. All of a sudden, I'm attacking you. I mean, I'm not, but it feels like I'm attacking you. So for some of these arcade systems that cost $800 or whatever, a lot of people think that they're attacking the person, the sensibilities of the person who bought it. And then some people take it so much to the head that like they feel the need to destroy people, which is just cringy as hell.
And that tribalism aspect of it is gatekeeping. It's that like natural gatekeeping instinct that people have. It's almost like an egotistical thing. I'm just going to call you guys out right now. Brad, you're bringing up Zohar on your videos randomly, and he's talking about the IRK. That has nothing to do with you. Don't play the innocent card here. All right. Once anybody, and this applies to anybody, if you make it personal and you start like talking crap on other people and attacking their actual character, you're going to start to piss people off and they're going to retaliate eventually. Like you're going to get some sort of retaliation. I'm just calling it for how it is. All right. I mean, Zohar too, he's admitted openly that he just wants to be done with it. Like he doesn't want to attack anybody personally. Just because he is talking crap on the iRarcade doesn't mean anything. Who cares? Like there's no relevance to it. It's what he is doing. He's not talking crap on anybody specifically except for the stupid arcade machine.
Incorrectly uses the copyright system and you fight them and they lose, then they lose permissions to do like copyright strikes. They can potentially lose their channel too.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Zod Writer Show. Tonight, I have the honor and the privilege of having two of my friends with me tonight for this special stream. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring them on, Mr. ConsoleFanboy and OTG over at Gaming. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, dude? Thank you. What's up, guys?
Man, it's great to have you guys here today. This is an amazing topic that we're about to discuss, and you know, there's a lot to be said, and there's a lot of great points of view that are going to be made here. But I think the two clips that I just played are very, very relevant and pretty much summed up the entire stream really, really nicely. So I want to start with you, Zohar, and get your feelings and the whole purpose behind all this stuff, because the first topic we're going to discuss today is unfair and unwarranted copyright claims that other content creators feel the need to do against other people. And I have my own story with that too, but I'm going to let you start, ConsoleFanboy.
Thanks, Zod. And Jason, thank you for coming also. Thanks. It's beginning to look a lot like bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm tired of having conversations about this in streams and in privately and publicly, and it's just like I'm over it. Like I'm over it. I can't even speak my mind. I can't have a creative thought anymore. I'm not allowed to say an iArcadian. I'm not allowed to say iArcade sucks. I'm not allowed to have any type of opinion whatsoever. I mean, it's bad enough that this vile, despicable piece of shit doxed me and then posted it with my employer contact, all my employer information, all that, and hundreds of people call my employer to this day that keep calling me because of that piece of shit that doxed me on YouTube. And then he took it down, and then he apologized. Okay, let's stop. And then I said, okay, let's stop. Then he posted it again. Every time we go back and forth. I'm talking about Papa Brad, obviously. We go back and forth, and every time he talks about me on his shows, every time he talks about me in streams, he attacks me in all these live podcasts, and I don't know why. He's just attacking me because we do not share the same opinion. The reason why I'm having this, the reason why I'm thankful that you guys are here to talk about this is because the issue of copyright strike. My video that I took a video from Papa Brad Gaming's channel. Didn't do 100% re-upload, nothing like that. I took maybe 10%, if that, less than that. I overlaid it with commentary, my own comedic satire style jokes here and there. I made fun. I made a reaction. I made a reaction video. I'm well within my rights to make a reaction video to a video review. And because I didn't like his stupid fucking game, it's a fucking video game, because I didn't align with his opinions and he didn't respect my opinion of his game, he took that as a personal attack on him, because I didn't like his game, or I didn't like his product, or his iArcade. It's not even his product. He didn't even develop it. He didn't even do anything. He's just playing it. He's just a gamer, and he takes it as a personal attack. He copyright striked it, and falsely copyright striked it, and that video is down. And so I'm just like, I reached out to a lot of all of my friends, some YouTubers, and they all tell me, some privately, some publicly, that, yeah, what he did is wrong. I made a video earlier today, how copyright strikes go wrong, or something, when copyright strikes go wrong. And I've proven that people are backing me up because it's wrong. Whether they do it privately or publicly, it doesn't matter. I understand some people don't want to come out publicly for fear of what people may think of him, or them, or their channel. I get it. But they all know, even Papa Brad knows, what he did is fucking illegal. He cannot abuse the copyright system. He falsely copyright striked my video because I made a reaction video. I'm well within my rights to do a reaction video. I'm going to continue doing as many fucking videos about this garbage ass machine, because this is YouTube. This is my channel. It's my expression of how I want to express my reviews, my thoughts. And if you don't like it, don't fucking watch. Don't fucking watch. Go back on your fucking streams and have your circle jerks and do whatever the fuck you want with your fucking games, and leave me alone. And I made an agreement with Papa Brad. You don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. That's it. Keep my name out your mouth, I'll keep my name out your mouth, and that's it. This went on, and then he broke that agreement. He broke the agreement several times. So I retaliated, then he retaliates, and then he cries and calls me, please, let's stop. I'm like, I want to stop. You keep attacking me. So we stopped. A couple weeks go by, he talks about me again and again and again. So I retaliate. Then he goes, please stop. Please stop. I go, you stop. You're the one attacking me. Okay, this is going back and forth. The guy does not stop talking about me. And I don't watch his fucking lame-ass shows with like 1 or 2 viewers, probably like his wife and his fucking niece is probably watching that fucking show. Nobody fucking watches that show, nor does anybody care. But I don't watch his shows. I get messages from my friends. Hey, here's a timestamp. Look at this, or look at this. Every week I get like a few, hey, he talked about you here. He talked about you here. Sometimes I don't even look at it because I'm just so sick and tired of looking at it. But when I'm bored, I look at my messages and I say, oh shit, he talked about me again. ConsoleFanboy is trash. Zohar is trash. He still has a video up where I'm being beaten up on a hockey ring, and it says ConsoleFanboy, and I'm getting beaten up. So I make a video like that to show everybody, the home arcade community, that this guy attacks me. Here's a video of him talking trash about me, attacking me in his videos, attacking me in the live streams. And of course, to hide the truth, what does he do? He copyright strikes, because he knows if that video is there, he's going to look like a piece of shit, which he is. He plays his victimization card all fucking day long. Why are you talking about me? Oh, why are you doing this? Because you're talking about me. You need to stop. And Papa Brad, I know you're fucking listening in your fucking piece of shit life. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop fucking talking about me on your fucking shows. And by the way, don't remove the strike. I want you to keep the strike, because in 10 days, well, actually 9 days, the dispute is going to be over. My video will go back up, and then you're going to lose the ability to copyright strike ever again, and potentially lose your channel, because you're a piece of fucking grimy ass shit. I fucking hate everything that you stand for. And by the way, I would buy an iArcade. I would buy an arcade, and there's like 10 or 12 games that I would like, but I don't get into that iArcade because that community is toxic as fucking hell. Brooklyn Menace talking shit. Alex, no name, Kohler Smith, whatever the fuck you scrawny ass little bitch. I don't care who the fuck you are. All of you guys talk about me all the goddamn time, and I'm fucking sick of it. All of you guys can go straight to hell. And Brad, fuck you. I got a lot more to say, but I'm gonna calm down.
Okay, well, with that, I want to ask you one question because I don't know anything about this. Brooklyn Menace here is saying, "What did Rhea do to make you bother her?"
Nothing. I didn't bother her. So
this has nothing to do with the copyright strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Thank you. I love OTG. He's like my lawyer.
And OTG, and that's the thing. I'm kind of, I get a little bit, I get a little bit like protective when it comes to Rhea because Rhea is
she's
good.
No, I have no problem with Rhea.
She's a good friend of mine.
I would like to answer it respectfully. It's not going to be anything bad. I have nothing against Rhea. I think your channel is amazing. I love her content. I used to go on it, and then all of a sudden, she stopped saying hi to me, which is per her discretion, and I respect it, and I dropped it. And I just wanted to know, I was in a chat. Honestly, I was in a chat, and I asked, why don't you say hi? Why don't you say hi? Because she says hi to everybody. But that was like 3 weeks ago. I've moved on, and we have other matters that are so much more severe than anything. That's not even a topic. Brooklyn loves to sidetrack and deflect on something that's going on. That's what the Arcadians do. They deflect, they omit the truth, they only say one side of the story. They're all a bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Every single
well said.
one of them.
You know what? This home arcade community is very new to a lot of things. Obviously, I came into into the retro scene, and I kind of had my own little twist, commentary style, more comedy, but at the same time, I was my own unique person. I came into it different. So right away, I got into the whole copyright thing fast. This was about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. One of the first new up and coming YouTubers that I criticized was Destiny FOMO. We all know who she is. At the time, nobody really knew who she was. I kind of saw some things, criticized her. We went at it pretty hardcore, and she did the false copyright strike thing to me. So I got really educated because of the situation I was in. She had threatened a lawsuit. It got pretty serious, at least on my end, because I was new to YouTube. I didn't understand. During that time, I was criticizing Metal Jesus, so I had a photographer, Mr. Rightway, try to strike me at the same time. And if you guys don't know, if you get 3 copyright strikes in a certain time, they take your channel down. So what a lot of YouTubers do is they don't understand the copyright system. They'll strike people that try to get videos down if someone says something they don't like, but that's not what it's there for. It's like when you make a 1-to-1 copy of someone's video to protect your videos. If I worked my ass off on a video and somebody re-uploads it, that's the protection of your video you have. A lot of people don't understand fair use, so what they'll do is straight up use that as a weapon to, like, when they can't handle the criticism, just don't watch the video. It was not bad. And they use it to silence comedy. So in this scene of the home arcade, it's so new, it's so small, it's so niche. I knew this was going to happen. I didn't know if it was ever going to become a big deal, because if you guys don't know Jeff Rainwater, I criticized him in this scene. He tried to do a false copyright strike to me, but luckily it didn't go through. I got a thing on YouTube that said, hey, you had a false copyright strike from Jeff Rainwater, and it got overturned. So it never went through. But in this case, like Papa Brad's went through. I personally talked to him. I know other YouTubers, I'm not going to mention their names out of respect for Zohar, that have talked to him.
Yeah.
There's like, and he's like, no, I'm not going to remove it. In fact, he threatened that he was going to do more. And that's where I have an issue. That's a big thing. Zohar, he got the screenshot, luckily, before Papa Brad erased it through Facebook Messenger. Yep. And you will see Papa Brad saying that he's going to threaten to do more strikes. And that's where I have the biggest issue, because you shouldn't be striking, first of all, and to use it as a threat and then erase
as a threat, as though you have the ability to just do copyright strikes willy-nilly, whether there's copyright infringement or not.
And why did he delete it? Why did he delete that threat? Because he knew it was wrong. I think he knows what he's doing is wrong, but he's so attached to this iArcade, he'll die for this stupid community. I'm not for this community, for the system. So he knows what he did was wrong. That's why he deleted that threat. But anyway,
what I don't get about this whole this whole iArcadian thing. And this is the point with me. It's like, listen, I have an iArcade and I got about 10 or 12 games on it that I love to play, that I think are great, that it's cool to have these niche little games on this system. But as you have pointed out so valiantly all the time, Console Fanboy, a lot of the stuff that they put out is not good. And
I'll tell you why.
It's ridiculous.
I'll tell. Aside from the attachment disorder that's going on in that community, aside from that, I'm not going to make it psychological.
Sure,
I won't do it. And there's a whole cognitive dissonance thing. I'm not going to talk about that either. Travis MCP said it perfectly on Your Average Gamer's channel last night.
That was the clip, right, that I played?
Yeah, he said no. That was actually he said it on Tech Buzz also. It's called, in business, I think it's called sunk cost fallacy or something. When you invest money in something and then you know you can't recover it, so you have to like make up for it by getting more, like spending more money. Like, it's hard to explain, but I'll explain it like he did, kind of. I'll never explain it as articulate. See, I can't even speak. I'll never be as articulate as Travis, but he said it perfectly. They're buying this $1,000 machine and it fucking sucks. So what do? To make up for their investment, they have to get this game and this game. It doesn't matter if it sucks. They get this game and get this game, and they got to say, hey, this game is amazing. This game is amazing. This game is amazing. So it makes them feel better. So it's an
emotional attachment. It's almost like a relationship. Because
they're not even aware that they do it.
Because you feel like you've invested so much into it that you cannot come to terms with the fact that it wasn't a good investment. So you do everything you can, not for the benefit of anybody else, but to convince you personally that it was the right decision.
They're not even aware that they do it. They have to make up for that lost shitty feeling of knowing that their cabinet is dog shit. They have to make up for this feeling. And how do you make up for this feeling? You gotta invest more.
You know how you make up for that feeling?
Yeah, you burn it.
You'd be like OTG, and you take a crappy cabinet and you turn it into Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Mm-hmm.
And basically then now you've turned crap into gold, and you've got something you can be proud of. Isn't that right, OTG? You see what I'm saying? It's but unfortunately, for owners of the iArcade, you can't really do that because there's literally no way that we know of right now to modify that system to make it possible to use the technology that this hardware entails. It has such great. I've speculated myself that if you could get this thing, if you could get the iArcade to run emulation, you could probably get it to run games up to Nintendo Wii.
It goes. Yeah,
I want to say real quick, it is possible to mod the system. It has been done, but not to the public, and it won't be released to the public because the people who have done it have respect and don't want the company to go under or anything like that of side loading games or anything. So I kind of respect that, but that community though, it is definitely something different, and I like the way Zohar kind of put that. It is it's even in the arcade went up. It's in any community. If you get an expensive product, you're gonna kind of trick yourself into liking it. If you got other people, a whole group of people, it's even worse, man. Like, you'll do anything to defend it. But this is different. I've never seen anything like the iArcade community.
Remember, I did it. Remember, I defended it. I got a Back to the Future skin and shit. I try to trick myself too. I'm like, this is the best. This is the best. The hardware is not bad. The games are pretty bad, but there are some games that are okay. It goes beyond the.
You just gotta buy the arcade games that you like for it, basically. The games that they have.
Right, but it goes beyond the product. It's the people. It's the community that fucks up this entire company. It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be the yes men around them lying to Jong and Michael Svabek and listening to their community. They're all delusional, and they're all. It's just, I'm telling you, the community
but Zohar,
and the people behind it ruined the cabinet. If it wasn't for this community and all these doxers, I would fucking have an iArcade and I would enjoy it. I mean, the UI sucks, the online sucks, but they have like a dozen good games, and I would deal with it. But I don't like that company because of the representation of them. Like people like Brooklyn Menace, who's in every fucking stream attacking me. It's attacking me right now. And he's in with Arcade Amy. Who the fuck is Arcade Amy anyway? Another alt account, another iArcadian. Alex Kohler-Smith, Papa Brat, all these people ruin the company because of their doxing and their sensitivity. If I want to fucking make a video where I spread my cheeks and take a dump on the iArcade, I'm going to do it. If I want to buy some TNT dynamite sticks and put it in the iArcade machine and blow it up and make a video, I'm going to do it. If that hurts your feelings, fuck you and don't watch. Unsubscribe. It's really fucking simple. The world will be much, much easier and much less stressful on my friends who have to constantly support me. I'm sure I'm already annoying to all my friends. Like, look at this guy. Papa Brad said this. Papa Brad said this. It's like, I don't want to put a burden on my good friends who have to deal with this with me because these doxers will never fucking stop just because I talk about their stupid fucking toy. It's a fucking toy. It's just ridiculous. I'm so over this shit. I've quit so many times.
It's wild. I met Papa Brad in person. I met him and I hung out with him for a while over there at Southern Fried Gaming. And he was kind of by himself, right? And when I saw him, I didn't want to talk to him, dude, because I've known the way he is. Like, he kind of does his own thing, and I just kind of like his iArcade thing is just too much. And I know he's got into it with Zohar a lot, so I was standoffish, and he could tell. So like we would like our group would like kind of pass by him and not say anything, just hey, whatever. But I didn't say shit to him. So finally he talked to me. And he did say some kind of crap like, it's just YouTube, just iArcade only make videos because they're a small company and they pay attention to me, basically. So he admitted what a lot of these small YouTubers do. It's the same thing with the Miko, the same thing in any kind of small niche community. They will get into a group just because they have other peers paying attention to them. And I just think it went way too far over Brad's head. He's over here hosting the iArcadians and all this shit. And I think it's gone over his head that he thinks that he could just strike Zohar when he wants to, and that's the bullshit. Well, that's the thing that a lot of bigger YouTubers in this space are not gonna see anything wrong. You got people like Brooklyn Menace over here thinking nothing's wrong with false striking. That is a real serious issue, and people are just blowing it away. So I'm happy someone like Zohar just can be cool about it and realize that this is whatever. Fucking, I'm gonna get that video back. But for like when it's on a bigger scale with bigger YouTubers, like that shit don't fly. That's why when you're a bigger YouTuber, you do have somebody that represents you and has direct contact with YouTube. But for us small people, it fucking sucks, especially when you start getting bigger. It's like there's no one to like protect you from stuff like this. I've seen channels go down, but they usually come back up. But it's of weaponizing and using that feature that's supposed to be a tool, and you're using it wrong. And I don't know, man. I really don't like the attitude that Papa Brad has and is threatening, like, dude, I'm gonna do more. Which if he does, I'll find out. But
he's a piece of shit. Zod, can you pull up Brooklyn's chat? The one where he says, hold on, where I have never doxed anyone. Can you pull that bullshit statement up? I'm calling everyone out today. I'm tired of the fucking lies, man. I gotta
see where this one is at here.
Brooklyn Menace. I have never doxed anyone. It's like
okay, I see.
Oh, these are just odd accounts. They're little bitty iArcade dick suckers. I wouldn't pay attention to the comment
I'm just
section.
like I have never doxed anyone. This is the type of lie bullshit. Just earlier this morning, he has this entire paragraph of how I call Papa Brad's job and how I'm a piece of shit and all that stuff, which is bullshit because that only happened because Papa Brad fired first. And if anyone knows me, anyone that fires at me, I'm not going to take it up the ass. I'm going to retaliate 100,000%. So that's bullshit. And then he has a community post where he says Zohar sucks at singing, and he has a whole poll of how I suck at singing. He has an entire novel, a fucking whole novel on iArcade fan page doxing me. So don't come here with your fucking lies, dude. You, Papa Brad, all you fucking circle jerk douchebags can go fucking suck a dick, okay? Because
Hey,
I'm
but with
tired.
Papa Brad, his
I'm tired of the
content,
fucking lies, dude.
his content, his opinions on you, like whatever, dude. Like you just brush that off and like whatever.
You know,
You're not over
I wanna respond to this
Yeah.
here from Big G. He says reaction channels run into trouble with copyright all the time. I'm going to tell you right now that that's not true, because now I'm going to explain my story and why one of the main reasons why I felt that this was a compelling topic to come on and actually talk about. Several months ago, I had a couple of people who didn't like me, who literally screen sniped my entire live stream and basically watched the live stream, and they were picking and choosing things that they wanted to criticize and things that they wanted to say about me. They didn't like me, and I didn't like them at the time. And so basically I saw what they were doing, because they had my entire stream. This was a live stream they were doing, my entire stream. And I was like, at the time I was new and I didn't really know a whole lot about what was going on. So I was like, well, they're using my content, and they're taking my content out of context, and they're trying to paint me in a negative light just for their own purposes. I'm going to file a claim against them. And I thought I was doing the right thing. And I filed a claim against them.
Yeah.
And YouTube, you know, it went through, and YouTube put it up there on the video, that the video was taken down because of a copyright claim from Zod Ryder, right? So my name is there every time you click on the video, because it'll show that I was the one who filed the copyright strike against these guys. So all the while I'm getting attacked by people, being called a piece of shit, being told that I'm the lowest form of human life because I attacked another. I basically struck another content creator. And here's the kicker with that. I didn't want them to strike. I didn't want YouTube to strike their channel. I just wanted YouTube to take the video down. YouTube took the video down, but YouTube also struck their channel. So a bunch of friends came to me and said, Zod, Zod, you have to take that down. You have to take that strike down. You cannot leave that up. You will have a horrible reputation if you leave that up.
Yeah. Like all these small little like people in this community, they're so tiny, they don't realize like how things work. Like they will think like, because right now I read in the comment section, like if this company all of a sudden sends you a copyright strike, that's not a copyright strike. That's a copyright claim. That is totally different than a strike. They don't understand the system. They don't understand that you can't just strike somebody because it has a piece of your video. They don't understand fair use. They don't understand how severe this is. Did we lose Zod Rider right here?
I don't know. It's a Zohar OTG show.
But anyways, it makes me laugh, Zohar. But you know what? You're so calm. I've been through shit like this at a way bigger scale. But
I don't know how you do it.
No,
I don't know how you do it, because I'm already like over this shit.
Yeah, dude. It happens a lot. It's happened a lot when you voice your own opinion. Whenever you do something, people just can't handle it. And they're always going to try to strike you, to silence you. And that's a big thing that I'm against, whether it's comedy, whether it's expressing your own opinions. There's always going to be someone trying to silence you and keep with you. There's no one as creative as you in this scene. And what you are is different, and they're paying attention to you. And that's the reason you have people like Papa Brad. They can't stand it, and they're gonna go and strike you. Just be creative.
What it is?
Like,
I want to know like what I did, like with a strike. Like how is it a strike?
It's not though. But that's the thing. It's not. It's called, what you do is exactly what the people who screen sniped me were doing. It's fair use. When you take somebody else's content and you're commenting on it, or you're spoofing it, or you're making fun of it, or you're reacting to it, it's fair use. They can,
I can overlay text onto it, right? Can I do commentary and overlay text on it?
You can do all that.
So why can't he just have a creative brain, take some of my fucking videos and overlay music and do something creative and add this and add that? He can't. All he can do is take a 1-year-old 2.5-hour doxing video and put that shit back up because he's dumb as fuck.
The only time, okay, Big G, and the reason I've left your comment up here is because this comment is really ill-informed. The only time a reaction channel will run into actual real copyright problems if it's like a major company, like
it's
say
a claim. It's not a strike.
Warner Brothers, or and a lot of times that kind of thing doesn't result in a strike against your channel. All they do is basically just demonetize the video. Or in some cases, they'll even, some of these companies, and I think this is nice of them to do this, some of these companies will even split the profits. If your channel is monetized, they'll split the profits with you. They won't let you get it all because you used their content, but they will split it with you so that you can at least get something. And there are some companies that will do that. But in the case of like regular, like small YouTubers, this copyright stuff does not fly. And I'm going to tell you something. So to continue my story, when I got all the heat that I got for what I did, and a good friend of mine came to me and said, Zod, you got to take it down. I emailed YouTube. Okay. And within 5 minutes of emailing YouTube, they took away the copyright strike. Wow. And they restored the dude's video. And to this day, that video that they did on me is still up.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm saying this for like the 10th time. There's people in the comment section that don't understand.
They just don't understand.
The claims is like what Zod said. They'll demonetize your video. I don't give a fuck. Demonetize it. I get claims all damn day. A claim and a strike are two different things. On a strike, I don't remember how many you can get, but I know it's 3.
It's 3
within a period. Was it 3 months or something?
It's 3 period. You get 3,
like
and
3
your
months
channel's
go
gone.
away if nothing's done with it. Like
no. Yeah. They have. The problem is if you get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
The thing about that is the copyright strike is considered legal. Yeah. So what happens is they have to be able to legally prove that you infringed upon their copyright.
I can't wait
to do that.
He's
not going to be able to do that.
Because you know what's going to happen? He's going to try to prove it. They're going to be like, are you fucking kidding? He used like a 30-second bit from a 5-minute video. Are you a fucking Neanderthal? Fuck you. False copyright strike. And by the way, you can never strike again. And you're lucky we're not going to take your channel. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But you're never striking anyone again because you're a fucking dumbass.
Big G,
that's what's going to happen.
Big G, where you're incorrect. Where you're incorrect, Big G, is that you don't have as a small YouTuber, you don't have any way to prove copyright. Okay, so you can't say, so you could take Big G. I'll give you an example. You could take this stream right now that the three of that me, OTG, and Zohar are doing. You could take this stream and you could do a commentary about it and shit all over us and talk about how we disagree with you. Yeah. It's in fair use for you to do that. Now, if I were to turn around and do a copyright claim against you and claim copyright, and they give your YouTube channel a strike over that, the onus is going to be on me to prove that I'm actually the copyright owner and you infringed upon my rights. If I cannot prove that you infringed upon my rights simply because you're doing a reaction video to me, they're going to reverse that. That's not a copy. And not only is that wrong, it's wrong from the standpoint of a content creator going after another content creator.
Dude, how about wrong against fucking humanity when the guy docks you for 2.5 hours and violates so many terms of services, privacy issues? The guy thinks the law doesn't apply to him because he's a fucking Arcadian cult leader. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is, but he's doxing me for 2.5 hours.
Big G, it's not about the upload date. It has nothing to do with upload date.
Don't listen to Big G. Big G doesn't know shit. I was laughing there because he goes, a claim could turn into a strike. Literally, when you get the email, it says this is not a copyright strike. Like, dude,
Just assume
he doesn't know shit.
Just assume he's an iArcadian and just don't even fucking bring
What's up, Adega Outlaw? Hail to you, my brother. Yeah, it is crazy.
It's just
Look,
I'm over it. Zod,
people just don't understand so hard. That's what it is. They're not understanding.
Yeah,
what am I
Big
supposed
G
to do,
doesn't
man?
understand. Make your own original content, no problems. That was
I
his
did,
original
motherfucker.
content. That's
I
what
did,
the
you
point is.
motherfucker. Fuck
They
you
don't
too.
understand.
Fuck you too.
That is the original content. When you take Big G, I told you, you could literally take this video and do a stream commenting on it, and I have no right to turn around and do a copyright strike against you. That's not how this works. Copyright written material is something that is lit. You have monetary claim over something. It's a totally different thing than a YouTube video.
Can I ask Big G something?
From a random dude.
Can I ask Big G something? How many iArcades do you own? Can you comment? Because if you have one, that's everything that I need to know. And if you have more than one, please don't ever comment again.
And Worst Jago, I want to give a shout out to you, brother. Good to see you.
Yeah.
He said there is an entire reaction community where all they do is re-upload people's videos and comment on them. Exactly.
Hey, I want to ask Jago something. Jago, are you mad at me?
No, he's not mad at you. Why would
Are you
say
sure?
that?
Because I always message him. He hasn't messaged me back in like months on his Facebook Messenger. And then he's always talking shit about MK. He's always saying that like KI is better and all this shit. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Zohar,
Hopefully
like
you're not
from
mad at
here
me,
on,
Jago.
like you already know what's gonna happen. You're gonna get that video in
know
so
what's gonna
many
happen.
days now. If he does threaten to strike you, this is gonna be a big thing because from now on, that's how I'm gonna address Papa Brad as the false striker. That's what he is. Anytime I'm on,
that's
the false striker.
Anytime,
OTG.
Yeah,
OTG, I'm glad you brought that up because that's exactly what people told me. People were like, if you leave that strike, if you leave that up, that
I want him to
claim
leave
up,
him. I want
even
him to
if
leave
it's
it
a
up.
strike, you'll have a reputation of
leave it
being
up.
a striker.
Yeah.
Please just leave it up.
Somebody in the chat did a joke about me, said, well, you better hope. Somebody had said, well, you better hope God that Zod isn't God or something like that. And somebody actually said, yeah, well, if Zod is God, you'll get a strike. And I literally was like this. I was like, you know what? That's cool. That's all I had to see. And for me,
awesome?
I emailed them and they removed the strike almost immediately. That's how quickly it works.
That's how good it is. Go ahead, OTG. Go ahead.
There's a huge YouTuber actually that got into this. I'm trying to remember his name. He was shitting on the PS5 and one of those games that came out, but Review Tech USA, Griffin Gaming, all these other big YouTubers, he was false striking them because based on their opinions on his video. But he did exactly what you did, like where YouTube shows you that, you know, your video was in use or whatever. And he didn't know, but everyone was cloudy on him. Like people were fucking pissed. And he got away with some shit for a while. I know he false strike like a lot of people.
When you false strike, you get a reputation and you'll start to lose subs and all kinds of things. People don't like that. It's completely unethical on so many levels.
In this small community, man, as long as you talk about arcade, they don't care what you do because there's only a few of them.
No, you can't talk about iArcade. You just can't. You just cannot.
Big G. He did fight the claim. It's gonna get reversed. He did fight the claim.
Nobody does just fucking do your research.
Dude, I try to tell people educate themselves. They won't.
Matter. It doesn't matter. There are 5 people reached out to Brad. 5, okay, that I know of. Told him to take down the strike. If people are telling you to take down a strike that have been in this space 3-4 years longer than you, maybe you do what they say. Maybe you listen to what they're talking about. Maybe you don't be stupid. Right. Brad, no, Zod, I gotta say this. Brad, you're an idiot. I want you to keep the strike on there for 9 more days. Please. Because when it overturns and you become incapable of doing any more strikes, I'm going to do so many I'm going to go to the middle of the fucking ocean and start dropping iArcade cabinets in the ocean. Okay, I'm gonna go fucking fishing with this shit. I'm gonna do so many fucking videos that in a month's time, anybody that's even thinks of the word IRK, they're gonna see my fucking face and my butt cheeks shitting all over the control panel. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. Play your fucking Moon Patrol and go fuck yourself.
You got so many games on IRK.
Don't mention my fucking name. Don't mention my fucking name. Keep my name out your mouth. That's it. Do your stupid shows and don't ever fucking say my name again. Or I'm going to write a fucking whole album. I have a whole documentary series on your dumbass, okay? Neanderthal in the home arcade community. I'm going to go ballistic with this shit. I have a comedic brain that no one has ever even seen yet. I'm going to have a whole Spotify multi fucking 30-song album. It's going to be called...
I don't understand is how does he have the time to watch your content? I mean, there's so many AAA games on the iRarcade,
and let's be honest, he gets a lot of free games from iRarcade that he doesn't disclose.
He's in love with me. That's it,
dude. I told you,
go to any of his streams, and at the 3-hour mark, when people are almost dead, at the 3-hour mark, go at the very end, and he'll be like, don't forget to watch more Zohar videos tomorrow, or ConsoleFanboy is not a part of the show.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of the show, but you keep mentioning me over and over. Don't worry, ConsoleFanboy is not a part of the show. Stop saying my fucking name. He's just talking about me. He's a fucking hypocrite. Contradicting himself. Contradiction over contradiction. Take your Sasquatch ass, Bigfoot looking ass, get the fuck out of my life and go fuck yourself. Wait till you see my next iRarcade video. I have a base coming, iRarcade base.
And next time we're gonna, when I'm at Southern Fried Gaming Expo and I see him, I'm gonna leave him at that lunch table alone. I'm not gonna try to be like, hey, come hang out with us anymore. Like, dude, I thought that dude was cool in person, and to see him do this shit and the way, like, I even talked to him. The fact that I reached out to him privately, and I voice messaged him, and he still refuses to even answer me. He just typed something. Well, I'm tired of Zohar. That was it. I'm like, dude, you can't.
You're tired of me. You're the one talking about me. You're tired of me. Dude, it's fucking backwards, man.
Yeah,
it's backwards. I don't wake up every morning thinking today I'm gonna fuck with Brad. He's not even my head. And I go on my YouTube strike for what? I did a fucking a video, a reaction video. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, at least it's only one Zohar. I mean, it's still not okay. It's not okay in my mind. I'm really against this because I've seen so many people try to fucking do this. And out of all people, Jeff Rainwater knows the situation. He went through it with me. I fucking let him have it. We talked, and I fucking let him have it. Like how you're fucked up for doing this. We had a conversation on Facebook Messenger. He should, being a friend of fucking Zohar. I mean, Zohar, sorry. I'm gonna insult you.
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm not his friend. We are not friends. Dude.
Brad, he should have talked to him, been like, dude, you're fucked up. So from going on forward, I know him as the false striker. I know the iArcadians are led by a false striker. Yeah. I know iArcade supports the iArcadians that are led by a false striker. Anything with Brad is a false striker now. I just don't give a fuck, man.
Every time I even see an ad or a post or anything about iArcade, the only thing that I hear is it's beginning to look a lot like bullshit. That's all I fucking hear in my head.
Oh man,
because it's all bullshit. They're either liars, they omit the truth, they talk trash, and they attack me constantly in stream. I cannot watch any more podcast shows because the second I open my mouth, Brooklyn Menace, Arcade Amy, fucking Papa Brad is selling his shit on every stream. He's selling the iArcade in every stream. Every stream doesn't matter if it's a one-up stream.
He gets. Oh yeah, in one-up streams he goes in there.
Yeah, he's like, oh, by the way, iArcade is this. iArcade is this. Did you know iArcade has a sale? Oh, did you know iArcade is this?
iArcade is a public product. Anybody who wants to make videos about it can make videos about it. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because ConsoleFanboy doesn't like the iArcade. If you don't like his comments about the games or the machine itself or whatever, just don't watch the content.
Watch my content.
It's very simple.
It's a fucking comedy channel. And the reason why we're here is because some people are too sensitive, too snowflakey. I used to be a snowflake, but somebody taught me how not to be a snowflake. I'm not going to say his name, but he knows who he is. I'm no longer a fucking snowflake, and I'm not going to be butthurt anymore. People are overly sensitive with my content. It's a comedy channel, and they just cannot fucking take criticisms. If you cannot take criticisms, get the fuck off the internet.
Exactly.
And stop fucking
that's a good
doxing
point.
people. Stop fucking personally attacking people because they don't like your fucking Moon Patrol. Fuck Moon Patrol.
It's Moon Patrol.
I don't give a shit. If you like Moon Patrol, go and fucking play Moon Patrol. Have streams.
I still gotta buy Moon Patrol. I still gotta buy
parties. It's not even about the game. It's about the attitude behind the game. How you're just so sensitive because somebody hates on your fucking toy. You didn't even develop the fucking game. You had nothing to do with it. Play the game, shut the fuck up, and keep my name out your mouth. That's it. And then there will be peace.
Bo knows Tecmo
motherfucker
says what console fanboys should do is get an iArcade again and just make negative reviews of all the games.
Hey,
here's something I was thinking too. Like what I think would be hilarious actually is to do a weekly iArcade show contrary to the iArcadians, where we actually review the games objectively, whether they're good or not. You know what I'm saying? Versus them, where they basically will go crazy for Load Runner 5 like it's a good game, and try to make it seem like you're getting a good deal if you purchase it. Whereas if you have contrary to that, where we take it seriously and we're going to review Load Runner 5. And we're going to tell you if Load Runner 5 is actually a good game or if it actually
Load Runner
sucks.
Legacy? Load Runner Legacy is the shit. Holy shit. It's a good game.
Bro.
But I'm never going to get it. You know why? Because the community fucking sucks. And they fucking tarnish everything that they talk about. Because they overhype everything. Take a bag of shit, label it iArcade. They're going to overhype the shit out of it. It's the whole attitude of the community that fucks it up for me. I had an iArcade 3 times. And it's just the community is so toxic. I want nothing to do with them. So that's why I don't buy the iArcade. It has nothing to do with the machine.
Bo knows Tecmo says let iArcade promote the system themselves. Same with Arcade 1-Up. The companies use the community too much and they don't pay. That's a very, very good point. I feel like, to kind of piggyback off of what OTG was saying earlier about, it's the iArcade community is small, yes, but the home arcade community in general is very small compared to a lot of these other communities, if you think about it. Because I was thinking about this, OTG, before the show. Almost everybody in the home arcade community knows each other. We all know each other. We all either know each other or we've run into each other. We've done streams together. We've associated. Yeah. Why? Because this community is super small.
It's tiny.
We're all like personal friends with
like
Retro
40 people.
Ralph. Retro Ralph. Why? Because this community is so tiny that everybody knows everybody. It's like that little town with Zohar, like 40 people, and everybody knows everybody. It's insane. Yeah. It really
why
is.
isn't Papa Brad here? He's probably re-uploading the 2.5-hour docs video and getting it all fucking prepared.
Dude, how many times has Papa Brad uploaded that video already?
This is gonna be the 3rd time that he.
Like, no one cares.
I don't understand, and it's the thing too. I don't understand.
The fucking joke, man.
The concept of re-upload. So basically, wait. This is actually pretty funny. So wait a minute. He did a copyright claim against you for using his content, but he's re-uploading a 3-hour video of somebody else's with no commentary whatsoever, just straight.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Do you know why? Copyright infringement.
Do you know why he doesn't get the strike? Because the people that own that fucking video are also against me.
Yeah, of course.
So,
but the fact that he's uploading a 1-for-1, he's technically breaking copyright law.
Not only that, he's breaking terms of terms of service or
Big
privacy
G.
issues.
See, Big G. That's where you make your mistake. That's where you were wrong, Big G. Where you about talking about copyright. What you're not understanding is unless you take somebody's video and you do a 1-for-1 with no commentary whatsoever, you basically just take the video and upload it to your channel. That's the only time that you have a legitimate copyright claim.
I feel guilty for you guys. Sorry that you guys have to deal with this shit. This is fucking exhausting.
This is entertaining to me.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's pretty
exhausting.
funny.
It's exhausting for me dealing with fucking
Dude.
Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Neanderthals. Like I can't deal with it anymore.
I'm gonna tell you what's exhausting: dealing with like 2 or 3 of the people in the chat that just don't understand, even though we explained it as clear as we could.
Look at that. Look,
they
Brooklyn,
still don't understand how severe and how it works. But I already said what I gotta say because they're not gonna understand.
All right, Big G. Big G, this is your last chance. Make it make sense, or you're out of here. You said not true. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, or I'm kicking you out. Period.
Look at Brooklyn Menace. Brooklyn Menace. CFB called Brad's job over YouTube beef. What a tough guy. Once again, omitting the truth so then they could look good and play the fucking victim
Brooklyn
card.
Menace. Brooklyn Menace.
Hold on. The only reason I fucking did that was because 2 times he shared my employer's job info. They are fucking liars. Brooklyn, you are a fucking liar, dude.
There you go.
You need to stop fucking lying about this shit. I'm tired of you too.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Damn, man.
This thing is so stupid. Like Big G right here is like really dumb. Every comment I'm reading is dumb. YouTube will decide. YouTube doesn't decide shit. That's what why they stay away from it and they let the lawyers decide and all this. And Brad's not gonna do shit like that because he has no case. So
what
it is
case?
what it is. And
I
plus,
didn't even
it's expensive
do
as fuck. I think only a few people have done shit like this. Like I think was it what's his name? Ethan from the H3H3. I think he went through with it
him.
or something like that. Like I can't stand
What case do they have? I used a minute and 30-second clip of a 10-minute garbage Moon Patrol review. By the way, your fucking video reviews, Brad, suck. I would never use more than a minute of your fucking content.
Big G. Nobody is afraid to read your comments. If you notice, I'm not reading all the comments. I'm skipping around. I'm not afraid to read your comments. It's just your comments are all very, very repetitive, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, make it make sense or you're out of here, dude. Because if I highlight your thing one more time and it's just
can I get him?
Goofy,
I want to boot this bitch. I know he's an IRK. Boot this bitch.
Go ahead.
Hey, Big. Hey, listen. Big, you hear me? Fuck you, okay? Bye-bye.
You see, this is why I have, again, you got to understand. I give everybody a chance to say their piece and to say what they want to say. I try to be fair with everybody.
Trolling.
But if you're just going to troll and you're going to keep saying the same thing over and over again, that doesn't make any sense. You don't know anything about copyright law. Shut up.
All right. Zod, I want to see something. I challenge this. I want to see a stream with Zod on Zod's channel. I want to see Papa Brad in there. I want to see Brooklyn Menace.
Oh yeah, bring Papa
Big
Brad
G,
over.
Whoever. I want to see them.
Bring him on the show too. Bring him on the fucking show too. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to hear his side because I'm very curious at how someone with an IQ of 11 can think of what he's thinking of and think that it's okay to do it with an IQ that ranges from 11 to 20. I really believe that's his IQ range. Get Papa Brad on the show. I don't give a shit. I would be very nice.
To see their side. I bet you they wouldn't come on.
Of course they're not gonna come on. You know why? Because they know they're wrong. Yeah, they are so fucking wrong.
Well, do you guys want me to post the link in the chat?
Yeah, man, post the link.
Post the link.
All right. We're gonna post the link in the chat for anybody that wants to give their point of view. You're able to come on. No cameras. Anybody that comes on, I don't want anybody camming up other than the 3 of us. We're cammed. Everybody else, the rules are.
Brooklyn wanted to get booted, so I did him a favor. I booted him too because he wanted to leave. Deuces, bitch. Go on another fan page and lie your ass off again, Brooklyn. Keep lying. All Arcadians do is they hype bullshit and they lie. Lie.
This is what I don't understand. As you said earlier, ConsoleFanboy, you only respond to people. You don't initiate.
I don't.
So if they're not doxing you, then you're not going to call their
100%, 100%, 100%. If you see a video and I'm doing a video, there's a goddamn fucking reason why I'm doing a video. I don't just do a video just to do it. Okay, and if yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
so
just laughing
over
at the idiots.
All right. Punk rock. Okay, Punk Rock Dave. Punk Rock Dave, if you want to come on and you want to say your piece, you can come on. We'll talk to you. We'll have a conversation. But if you don't, if you don't have anything constructive to say, then you're gonna get booted just like Brooklyn Menace and Big G.
Bitch.
You guys have to be respectful, and you have to. And obviously, Big G doesn't understand how the copyright law with YouTube works. Brooklyn Menace doesn't understand either, because if they did, they wouldn't be arguing with us, because every point we're making right now is 100% right. I researched this stuff a long time ago, back when I had my situation, and I refreshed myself with the rules before we started this stream today. So I know what the rules are.
Oh, I have another thing I gotta say. I'm calling this person out too. Since we're calling out people,
yeah.
UAG, you cheated at NFL Blitz. Now I want to fucking rematch. I'm just kidding. I love UAG. But he did cheat on
Punk. It's constructive because we're stating facts right now. This is factual information,
and we're trying to teach people the copyright system, how to fucking what it's there for, and how you're abusing it. That's the whole point of the fucking show, and you still don't fucking understand, Punk Rock Dave.
Yeah, it's a seminar. It's a lecture. This is a seminar. These are the faculty. I'm just a very disgruntled student. I'm a student. But these people know what's up. They educated me a couple nights ago, and now I know what's up. So you want to educate yourself? Stop, come on the show.
I wish Papa Brad would come on and speak for himself. That's what I want.
Me too.
Because I really I want to hear his perspective.
There's two reasons why he won't come on. Forget the fact that he knows he's wrong and he'll look stupid, because he knows he's wrong. Everyone knows he's wrong. All of his cult leaders that reached out to him knows he's wrong. But there's two real good reasons. One, he's posting the 2.5-hour doxing video because that's all he has. And two, he's probably out in the jungle looking for hidden gems because he's fucking Bigfoot. And he's just looking for every little nick and cranny to do a review on. Load Runner 8. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Load Runner 8. Yeah.
Oh God, it's just so much fun. It's and this is why I do it, because it's fun to
how are we contradicting ourselves? And I've already said a number of times, Punk Rock Dave, I don't have a problem with the iArcade. I don't hate it on the level that ConsoleFanboy does, but ConsoleFanboy has more reasons to hate it than I
had
do.
It 3 times. Hey, I gave it a chance. I had it 3 times. The first time I got it, it was kind of cool. And then I went to the game store. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Bye. And then the second time they're like, no, get it. We're going to get bangers. So I got it the second time. And then I'm like, where the fuck are the bangers? It's not here. And then the third time I got it, they're like, they promised online. I'm like, fuck yeah, I could play online. The online connectivity sucks. They want to talk about NFL Blitz being beta. They've been in beta for 9 fucking months.
Their shit sucks bad. Hey,
their online is so horrible, man. So I had it 3 times. It's not like I'm just saying whatever I'm saying because I don't have any experience behind it. I've had it 3 times, and all 3 times sucked real bad. So I'm tired of the overhyped bullshit.
Dude, it's funny, dude, because the IRK, dude, this is how small and how they'll accept anybody in the community. Obviously,
of course,
I can tell with the people in the comment section is dude, I did a video, and you can ask Steps this. Because me and Steps were cool. We still are cool. But at the time, we thought it would be funny to troll on the IRK community and do a 10-yard fight. I fucking hate that game. But I've been trolling that I like it. I act like I like it. I did a video trolling, dude. It was 100% troll. It's embarrassing, but dude, IRK reached out to me and they gave me like a game codes for the next review.
That's
and they got me an emailing list. So I'm like, dude, my video was a troll and I accidentally got into the community where I started getting free shit. And I was like, damn, I didn't mean to. But that's how they'll accept anybody. They'll even accept the guy that's trolling. It's fucking crazy.
I will tell you that. I will tell you this. I've been playing Mayhem Brawler a lot on the iArcade.
I like that game.
And I love playing that game on the iArcade. Those controls are fantastic for Mayhem Brawler. I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, I just pretend like Mayhem Brawler is a AAA title, and that's how I enjoy the IRK.
Hey, if it's AAA to you, man.
Hey, I just,
it's AAA to
I just pretend, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
Like what you like, play what you play, but just if somebody doesn't like your game, don't personally attack them. That's all.
Yeah, I only like Steps Gaming is there. Like I found out I like 10-yard fight. I only like it whenever UAG's in the conversation. Other than that, nah.
Oh my God. You know what? Brad has a history of mentioning Console Fanboy unprovoked. I've seen it myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what happens.
Have you been
it's not like that. Okay.
Have you been in Michael B's stream lately or P-Dub's stream lately? If I even breathe wrong, I go, hey, what's up? And then somebody is in there. Why is he here? Oh my God. Why do you highlight his comment?
If you notice though, Goofy Foot, I'm not cursing at anybody. I don't do that. If other people choose to curse, that's on them. Listen, people are allowed to express themselves. There's no disrespect there. You can express yourself in any way you like, and if calling people that name is a way of expressing oneself, hey, what can I say?
Hey, is your stream bogging down? Because I'm trying to look at it and it doesn't. I don't see it.
Bogging down.
I don't know. How is it?
It should be good, man.
It's good.
We would hear it in the.
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay. If it's good,
it's up and running still.
Okay.
We have Steps Gaming said I found out I like 10-yard fight, but yeah, OTG always.
Steps, you only like it because you're in with the iArcade. I know how it goes.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I used to play iArcade. I used to play 10-yard fight on the original NES back in the day when I was a kid. And, I didn't like it then. So I don't, they would be better served putting the NES version of Tecmo Bowl on the iArcade. And that would have been a lot more popular than 10-yard fight, to be honest.
But that had NFL licensing though when it was on the NES. Oh, the arcade version didn't, right?
Actually, it didn't.
I don't know.
Actually, it didn't. It had. You know what licensing it had? It had the NFL Player Association. It didn't have the actual NFL license. So Tecmo Bowl, they could use like cities, but they couldn't use actual teams. So, for example, they could use Chicago, but they couldn't use the Chicago Bears. They could just use the city because they didn't have the NFL license for the actual teams.
Let's not kid ourselves though. It's iArcade, man. They got extra hype for Moon Patrol. So,
here's my thing about Moon Patrol. Moon Patrol was never super huge as an arcade game. I remember Moon Patrol being popular when they did a home port for it on the Commodore 64 computers back in the day. That's when Moon Patrol was popular. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of confused because didn't ColecoVision make a version of Moon Patrol and iArcade's releasing all the ColecoVision?
We should ask that question to an Arcadian because 95% of their library is ColecoVision.
I don't know. Well, ColecoVision is
I know the 2600 had a version. And I like that version.
And here's my question to the iArcadians out there. Why on God's green earth do they have the censored version of Night Slashers on that system?
They have Night Slashers?
They have this, but it's the censored version. It's not the with the red blood. It's the the green pus like blood. I don't know why they did that. Everybody else has the bloody red version. Even on the Nintendo Switch, you can have the bloody red version. So what's iArcade's excuse?
They probably put in like, I don't know if it was American and like if the Japanese, a lot of times that's what happened, but
I know why.
I don't know.
They don't have the license for the blood. John D has all the licenses.
Oh my god! It's so
true.
It's so scary how true your statement is though.
It's
so hard.
Like, I mean, you think John D would ever get fucking Moon Patrol in his life? Never. He knows better. Watch next week. Moon Patrol by Arcade Winner.
Oh my god, they'll put out a Moon Patrol cabinet.
I'll tell you one thing: if they get Moon Patrol or whatever, they're not gonna fucking hype it up. That's for sure. When they got Space Invaders, they're like, "Here's Space Invaders." On to the next. They didn't
They'll
have
ma-
fucking 5-hour streams about Space Invaders.
They'll make it a. They'll
5
make it,
hours.
they'll
Space
make it
Invaders.
into a. You know what One Up will do? One Up will make
God.
Moon Patrol into like a countercade.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to have 3-week streams with 100-second countdowns and overhyped shit with Starburst everywhere about Space Invaders.
Starburst.
Okay, they're not going to overhype. The game is there. If you like it, you like it. Move on to the next one. They're about producing a product and going on to the next. That's it. You don't stay on the thing and have 500 days. Oh, 500 days. That was a great move, by the way. 500 days.
I love that move.
Anyway, I don't know why I said 500, but 500 days of streaming about one fucking game and 11-minute videos of Moon Patrol.
And shout out to Steps Gaming. Steps Gaming says Ninja Spirit is amazing to me. It's
I like
a good
that game. I love
there
that game,
are
actually.
there are good games, but I've sat there on iArcadians and they fluff up a game I don't like. Usually I tell them that, though. I guess someone does. Yeah, you know what? All
that
these
game is
games,
cool.
All
That
these
game is
games
cool.
all these games are subjective. You know, everybody, like, to me, the day iArcade released Rastin 3, I was so excited because I love that game. But I know not everybody's gonna like that game. Some people are gonna think it's as boring as Lode Runner 5. But I'm just
what would you do if somebody said that they didn't like Rastin? Would you copyright strike them?
No, I don't care. It's an opinion.
Oh shit, that's new. Maybe you should teach that to Papa Brad.
Yeah, I mean,
by the way, their games are not bad. Ninja Baseball, Batman, whatever the fuck it's called. I played that like I almost beat it. I got bored, but the animation, the cool characters, it's cool. Ninja Spirits is cool too. Just don't just don't jizz all over it in 15 host streams. I don't want to see a 15 host stream about one game and everybody talking about it and taking turns jizzing all over each fucking title.
Here's my thing though too. To that point though, you know, if you don't want to watch 5-hour streams about iArcade hyping up a game, you don't have to watch it either. It's a perfectly reasonable way to conduct yourself through life. If you don't like something, you don't have to watch it. If you like it, you support it. Period.
Exactly.
It's very easy. It's not hard.
Hey, and this is the thing, right? So Zohar's channel, when he makes the iArcade videos, a lot of it is humor to either iArcade people that can take jokes, but mostly people who are Arcade 1-Up fans that just like we see the iArcade as a joke. Like at least that's the way I see it. Why don't they have a creator that's actually creative and can do the same thing with Arcade 1-Up?
They do. They have Rexer, except it's not funny.
Oh no, he's not creative. I'm talking about like your style. But there's nobody that they would understand, and they would be all up on them if they had somebody. But the thing is, I don't think they see the comedy in your videos, like because obviously they can't even understand the simple concept of a false copyright strike. So I don't think they understand your comedy.
It's the lack of intelligence and the attachment disorder that they have with their toy. That's all it is. They're they're fucking. I don't want to get into it.
Let's not get into it.
I don't get into it, but attachment for sure.
I get you, man.
And Steps here says, when I was a kid, I was a Sega fan. I didn't make fun of Super Nintendo fans. Let's find a way to get along.
Hey, Steps, go talk to Brad about that. Go tell Brad that, and don't take that side with me. Go talk to Brad and tell him that. Okay, I don't need that shit. We didn't make fun, and now you're playing the victim card. I am trying to get along. Tell your fucking bitch-made cult leader, Papa Brad, to stop mentioning my name, and we'll get along. Otherwise, months and months of this shit. You won't believe the ideas I have.
I think what you're going to have happen is again, once your video, see, if, like you said, if he doesn't take the copyright claim down, then when it gets reversed, it's not.
I don't even want to have that video up. It's a fucking dirties up my channel when I have his fucking face on it. Every time I have a video of his fucking face, I want to delete it. So I don't even want it. As soon as it goes up, I may delete it because I don't want it on my fucking channel because it's going to be a constant reminder of this piece of shit. So I don't know if I want to keep it up.
But you can't take it down until they remove the copyright claim.
Right.
The video, it's funny.
All right, I'll keep it up then. Fuck it.
And Steps Gaming also says, I'm mad at Papa Brad. That comment was for everyone. Okay. Well,
I respect the comment, but I don't believe it. It's not going to happen. The thing is, it's like Papa Brad. All right, like what I said, we met up at the convention. We had a good time, and I actually had a lot of respect for Papa Brad. He actually was playing a bunch of games. He's really good at Pac-Man, really good at Robotron. I had a different view on Papa Brad. I even told fucking so hard, go, dude, Papa Brad's is cool. He's all like, he's getting all back. Nah, dude, he's cool. We came back. Even Papa Brad's all like, yeah, OTG's cool. We're cool. It was like, okay, and then all of a sudden he started acting like a dick again. It's like it's like people can get along. Yay, let's get along. Let's hold hands. But it's natural for it to end like that. It's just natural.
He's trying to be all edgy with the sunglasses, making fun of Weekly Retro Party and all. Throwing the glasses, trying to be all edgy and shit.
Yeah, he started doing that shit, like talking shit like about you
be yourself
and all that afterwards. And I'm like, dude, like I would have left at that. I would have been cool with Papa Brad. I left it. It's cool, but he started his shit.
And Kristen, I have to take what you say with a grain of salt, like a huge gallon of salt, because you're on their shows. So please, I see you on their shows all the time. So don't come here with that, whatever you're trying to do.
But she's also, but you gotta remember, yeah, she's on the shows, but she's a fan of the iArcade. So that's
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I can choose not to be friends with them. I have that right.
And Bo Knows Tecmo says you have to have charisma to be a cult leader.
True. Facts.
Oh my goodness. I just don't, my thing is this.
I want to get an iArcadian on the show, man. Why don't they just send out a bulletin? Send out your iArcade bat signal out. Somebody.
All right, for anybody that wants to come on here and give your opinion as an iArcadian, you're more than welcome to do so. Here is the link. The link is now in the chat. If you want to talk about,
I'll be nice.
Wait. Let's make sure. Is this opinion on iArcade as a brand, or are we still with the copyright strike? Because I think that's the more important topic.
Well, we're still talking about that too. So copyright strike and iArcade. If you want to come on, you can come on.
Because I really don't care about the iArcade and hearing why it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it myself.
I'm so beyond the fucking gaming aspect of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it myself. There's a lot of games that are on it that I like, that I play regularly. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would put Cotton and Zero Team USA. Those are the two games I'm waiting for. But neither one of them are on the iArcade yet. I don't know why, but they should be.
It's odd. In about like 5-10 minutes, if I get cut off, I'll come back on because I'm on my iPhone.
Oh, no problem.
It's just at 20% battery, so I don't know how much longer it'll be. But if I get cut off, I'll just go on my iPad.
Okay, no problem.
All right,
no problem. So anybody that wants to come on and share and explain to us why we're wrong about the copyright law, you have your opportunity. The only rule is that you cannot come on camera because I don't want any surprises tonight. Punk Rock Dave. Yeah, if you want to come on and talk to us and tell us why we're wrong, you're more than welcome to do so. We have Zohar. Why do you watch the show? Zohar doesn't watch the show. Zohar has friends who send him clips of these shows where he's being brought up. I know that this is true. I know that this is fact because I've seen it myself. And people do the same thing for me. Whenever people are talking crap about me, I get screen clips sent to me. Oh, so-and-so's talking about you, Zod. You got to respond to this. It happens all the time. He doesn't have to watch, though, Brooklyn. He doesn't have to watch. People.
I don't watch your fucking shows, Brooklyn. Your shows suck.
He doesn't have to watch.
Okay? Don't watch it.
Watch.
I'll send you a screenshot of my...
Who's the iArcadian who thinks he's Johnny Cage? Who's the one that thinks he's Johnny Cage and says that Mortal Kombat is a bad game?
Oh, I like that guy, Cuddles.
I know.
Oh no, he's okay. Cuddles. He's all right. That's what's called busting balls. He doesn't have any evil intent. It's people like Papa Brad and Brooklyn Menace who start lying and then they go into chats attacking me for no fucking reason and then doing copyright strikes. Cuddles is okay. He's busting balls. It's fine.
No, he's funny though. That guy's funny. Like he's hilarious. Like they were showing this game, and I actually bought this game because of the iArcadians. There was this game. It was called Verdict Guilty, and they were playing. It's a fighting. It's a cartoon fighting game. They were playing it, and the guy, that Cuddles guy, said that it was a better game than Mortal Kombat. And I went on Steam and saw it was 99 cents and bought the game because of what he said. And I played through it. I'm like, God, this is complete trash. And I'm like, what was so funny about it though is that it was a game that they were talking about because it was a game they were trying to say would be a good game for the iArcade.
Yeah.
And I honestly could see them putting it on iArcade. It's no worse than Lode Runner 5. So might as well put it on there.
Dude, I cannot wait.
What about the
Runner 6 comes out.
What about the Cuphead ripoff that they put on there?
They're all knockoffs, dude. Dude, don't get me started. Every single game is a knockoff. If it's not a Dig Dug knockoff or a Joust knockoff,
they got a Sunset Riders knockoff, right?
Yeah, they have every knockoff you can imagine. Oh, do you like Cuphead? Fuck you. Here's this. That's what they're all about. That's what they're all about.
I mean,
like
how
Donkey
long
Kong?
it took them to put out Space Invaders was embarrassing. Like that took them a long time, and then we all know the whole thing with Mutant League Football. They fucking even made a cabinet, and that never even came out, man. Like I wouldn't look at this company as like, you know, holding much faith into them getting licensing at all.
It's scary. It's scary that they're even. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to diss on iArcade. It's just.
It's too
whatever.
easy. Like it's too much.
It really is
but
just
the
too
idea
fucking easy.
is, and like I said, I play by iArcade every day. And one of the games that I play on the iArcade, I like Map Mania, and that's a really, really old classic game, and I play it all the time. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, when I watch ConsoleFanboy, I take his content as comedy.
Thank you. Just
because
don't take
that's
me seriously.
what it is. It's comedy. You're supposed to laugh, and if you can't understand the satirical nature, then you're taking your iArcade cabinet way too serious.
Zod, but it comes from a lot of anger too, by the way. Just to let you know. It's anger.
I love when you said about it floating. That was hilarious.
Floating?
Yeah, in your most recent video.
Oh yeah, you don't need floating. Some games they don't need ladders. You could just, float and swim up instead of using the ladders. And if you want Pac-Man, don't worry, iArcade doesn't have it. They have like some other game. I don't even know what the name is called.
What's the name of the Pac-Man knockoff that they got on iArcade? Does anybody know? All you iArcadians in the chat, can you tell me what the name of the Pac-Man rip-off game is on the iArcade? Because I really want to know. I'm going to buy it tonight. So
I know the Donkey Kong rip-off is Lionhead. I know that. Where the toilet chases you. That's a pretty cool game.
Oh, okay.
Toilet. I'm joking, by the way, about the toilet chasing you being pretty cool.
Dega Outlaw wants to know, was there ever a Crazy Climber knockoff? Yeah, I think there is a Crazy Climber knockoff. Yeah.
Dude, they knocked off the iPhone. That's why they have two eyes in it. Like everything about them is one gigantic knockoff.
I bought the game. What was the game? What's it called? What's it called? It's a shooter, and it's called. It's not an actual arcade game. No, it's not an actual arcade game. It's a shmup, right? And it's called what is it called?
They have a lot.
But it's one of those games where there's so much on the screen that you can't even see what's happening. It's called Ragnarok Skies.
Okay.
And it is insane. There's just like so much happening on the screen that you can't even really follow.
No, they have good titles. They definitely have good titles. It's just their community sucks. They have a bunch of liars that dox, and that's it. And it just
the only issue I have with ConsoleFanboy is the false clickbait women on the thumbnail.
Oh, please, you love it. Stop lying. Stop lying. You love that shit.
Make joke content about whatever companies you want, but don't go after people. They went after him first, though. Punk Rock Dave. That's what it is.
Do your due diligence, research, and know the history before you think you know something. Okay, Punk Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, and King here, he doesn't really care too much for iArcade. And Brooklyn Menace says,
"Oh, he's back. I thought he wanted to leave."
He says, He knows more about the IRcade than all of us. Seems a little
Very
bit
true.
obsessive. Well, that's the thing. You have to know everything about something you're going to talk about. So that's why you guys should respect Console Fanboy, because Console Fanboy has done his research.
I'm
he knows more than you.
I'm the biggest IRcade seller you guys have. Trust and believe. All my videos are on IRcade. You know how much fucking traffic I give to you guys? Give me a break. More than your fucking streams. That's for goddamn sure. Damn, I'm furious today, Zod. I'm fucking pissed. You would be pissed off too if you got copyright strike from some bitch. Papa Brad, you're a fucking bitch, man. Come on the show and talk to us and educate me on why you're such a bitch. Please. Please, just come on.
You would be nice if just y'all two and then with a moderator.
Yeah,
I just want to know. I just want to know what he's thinking. I just want to know like what size hamster wheel he has in his fucking head. I just want to know. I just want to know how a person with an IQ of 40 functions. I just want to know how a 6'9" Bigfoot functions in his life. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Wow. IRcade needs to pay you all. Seriously, listen. I have no problem promoting the IRcade because I actually play the IRcade every day, and I will say that. Hey, I got no problem. I just want them to put more games, and I want them to listen to me in Console Fanboy and get the licenses for Dreamcast titles.
Jason,
that's what I really want.
Am I too much? Am I too much?
No, you're good.
I feel like I'm doing too much. Because I really want to fucking do more. I'm holding a lot back.
If Brooklyn, if nobody fears him, if nobody fears Console Fanboy, like you said, then why did Papa Brad do a copyright claim against him?
Strike.
You guys are just like, you guys are circle jerking over here.
Yes, dude, it's fucking annoying, dude.
That's why I don't watch your show. It's just
like I understand why they like the IRcade. I understand.
It doesn't make any sense. Like if you're gonna claim that you don't like him, he's a villain or whatever.
Stop talking about me.
You can't make excuses like that. You can't say nobody fears him or his videos if you got people copyright striking him.
That was a good one, man. 100%.
Thank you, Taladia Plays. He says, if any of you want to go on the show, here's the link. The reminder, no cams, please. There you go. That's it. If you guys want to come on, you guys can come on, and you can.
That link has literally been in there, I think, like 32 minutes right now, maybe a little longer.
What are they going to say? What are they going to say? Zohar is right.
I don't understand.
Sorry,
right.
We're sorry that we copyright strike you. We're just sensitive bitches, and we can't take your criticism.
Really?
And we're sorry that we can't take your sense of humor, and we're sorry that we copyright strike you, and we know we're pieces of shit that do bullshit like this, and we're sorry. No one's going to come on like that. No one is brave enough to do that.
Not only that, I mean, just come on and say your piece and say something that makes sense.
Dude, nobody wants peace more than me. Trust me. You think I want to deal with this shit? I deal with this shit all the time. Nobody wants peace more than me.
Brooklyn. Well, how about Brooklyn? How about you do this though? How about you do us a favor, Brooklyn, and tell your guy, Papa Brad, to remove the strike because it's making him look stupid. Just do that.
He's not gonna do it. He had 5 people tell him to remove it, and he's still not removing it. The biggest one in the community, the mayor. Okay, I'll just say that.
See,
and
Brooklyn
still won't do it.
See, so. Brooklyn, you got the right idea. That's the whole point. You're supposed to laugh. It's comedy. That's the point. See, he's starting to get it. He's starting to understand. That's what it's supposed to be. Console Fanboy is a comedy entertainer.
Just let me do my shit. Stop talking about me. Just let me do my shit. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe. I'm okay with it.
And it's even, you know what, Console Fanboy, I'll do you one better. It's okay if they want to talk about you. They can talk about you all they want, but then they can't get mad when you respond talking about them in your videos.
Right.
That's the point that I'm trying to make. It's like, it's okay, fine. You could talk about Console Fanboy from now till the cows come home. But then don't get mad when he makes a video that is 1,000 times more funny.
Exactly.
Makes you look even worse.
You know I come fucking hard.
Because when he
do whatever you want, I'm gonna come 1,000 times harder.
Because when you came at Papa Brad with the Goonies video, I nearly died.
That's fucking
I
great.
nearly died. I
Thanks.
was like, my God, that is
I'm thinking about
so-
putting up that video with a knocked up when IRK he delivers a baby and then in the screen it goes mama and that's Papa Brad's face in it in the screen. I kind of
Yeah.
want to put that one back up.
See,
I
Why
have
didn't
like
you take
11
that down?
videos.
That's good.
I know because
You
we made an
know
agreement.
what? You
We made
should've-
an agreement.
you
No,
should've
we
sent
made an
me-
agreement. Papa Brad called me. He's like, please.
You should have
take it
sent
down.
me.
So I took it down, and we made an agreement. Then he started talking about me again.
You
So I
should
don't
have
know what to
sent
do.
me the video. You should have sent me the video that he struck so that I could have played the video on here.
No, because then you'll get striked.
No,
Nah.
no. I'll re-upload the whole video on my channel.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
give me permission.
Really?
Yeah,
I would
Fuck yeah.
I'll re-upload it too. Give it to me and I'll
Well, I
upload it on
shared
my
it. You
channel
know,
too.
it's on the video. It's on the iRarcade official fan page if you want to go there on Facebook.
Whoever you are, JJ in the back, turn your camera off if you want to come on. I'm not.
Hey, that's a
letting
good
anybody else
idea.
on with
You want to go
camera.
on? You want to go on Facebook on the iRarcade official fan page? It's there.
No, I
I
would rather
posted-
want a video, just easy. I don't need
Okay.
a.
All right.
Steps Gaming says she told Brad to remove it and he won't listen.
No shit. No fucking shit.
And yeah, he's not listening to anybody.
You're the sixth person now to ask him. He's not going to do it because he's a fucking idiot. I don't want him to remove it. I want him to keep it. So then
Quit
his
saying
channel
that. He needs to remove it, man. That's the whole point. He needs to learn that he was wrong, and if he does it, then we could whatever. the
Yeah, but if he
consequences
doesn't remove
come.
it though, then it'll get overturned. and
This
then
is a
he
great.
won't be
This is
able-
a great point.
He won't be able to strike
Integrity.
again.
This is a great point. Integrity. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to just apologize, shake hands, and move forward because some people don't understand
We
how
did many
stupid
times.
how stupid this all is. And yeah, you have you
Integrity. I
you have tried
apologize so
to
many fucking
apologize to him.
times.
Yes, you have.
And we made peace many
a
times.
few times. Yeah,
Many
I
fucking-
remember. I was
he
there.
He made a video entitled Peace with ConsoleFanboy. Look for it on his channel. We made peace many times. And then he goes and says, I'm trash and this, and look for another Zohar video. He never fucking stops. He can't stop. Neanderthals cannot stop. So he's not going to fucking stop.
Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like Brad is doing this because he knows it draws attention to his channel.
I don't think
Remember, this is a guy who's lucky if he gets 25 to 50 views per video. So
No, I don't think that's it though. I really think he doesn't know what he's doing.
well, that too. But
I really think there's something really wrong with him. Like there's something really wrong with him.
Yeah, well, obviously something wrong if he struck you, man. But I mean that's the most point. Was there someone backstage? Because I need to leave here a little bit, but I'll stay.
Yeah, me too.
There was, and then the guy just left. He said, just want to say when you put yourself out there online, you have to accept criticism. ConsoleFanboy, you are in the right.
Thank
So
you.
there
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you,
Thank you.
JJ. That was a beautiful comment. I appreciate that.
Someone
And-
brave enough. Oh my God. Someone's brave enough to say the truth.
And
That's
you know what?
crazy.
You know what? To be honest with you, I've really enjoyed this stream because
did
it feels good to just be able to talk about it, to try to educate people,
Hey,
even though
look up-
people don't understand. Some people still don't understand that if you want to go at somebody, it's okay. Just don't do doxing and don't strike their channel.
Look out
That's
for
it.
your copyright strike coming, Zod, probably.
Oh well. It's funny because I didn't show anybody's content. The only clips I showed were the two clips at the beginning that were pro ConsoleFanboy. So I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
fair use. And yeah, these people aren't gonna abuse the system.
They
Right,
may.
right.
I've seen.
right.
Yeah, you never know.
So shout out to the chat, you guys. You know, some of you guys were bringing up some really good points. You know, thanks to my guy Taladia Plays for stopping in. Thank you, Adega Outlaw, for being here.
And
Thank you,
Jago.
Integrity and Jago.
Message
Yeah.
me, man. Why? Don't be mad at me. I don't know what I did, but if you're
Jago's
mad
a
at me,
good
let
dude.
me know, and I'll
Yeah,
fix it.
no, Jago's a
fix
good
whatever I
dude.
did.
Bo knows Tecmo, good to see you, man. All you guys in here, you know, it was cool, you know, and even some of y'all that don't understand, it was cool that you were here too.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know that it's never cool to strike somebody like that. You know, just go back and forth. If you don't like ConsoleFanboy and you want to go at him, but then don't get mad when he comes
Just
back with a
unsubscribe.
funny
Please.
video.
Please
Yeah.
unsubscribe. I just want people that like my content
Subscribe.
and laugh at my shit. Just if you want to laugh at my shit, come. If you don't want to laugh, go watch Papa Brad. If you don't want to laugh.
Can I say something real quick? I just want to say I appreciated seeing JJ. Also, Bo Knows had some really good comments today. Worst Jago when he was in here earlier. But I also got to throw a shout out to the people that were frustrating. You guys, like, all right, if ConsoleFanboy did the same, I would pull him aside and be like, dude, you're fucking wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. And even if he was like so stubborn, like that's all I could do. And I would be like, okay, whatever. Steps Gaming did it. I did it to Brad. I'm talking about we all try to talk to Brad. There's other people, but I don't understand. Like I read some comments that were like, well, I would rather be support the striker than this. Like you guys don't understand how fucked up it is, but it is what it is. We said our piece.
He's gonna get a reputation. He's gonna get a reputation.
Wish you could grab something from it. A lot of people won't understand until it happens to you. And that's sad. And a lot of these people probably will never have it happen to them unless they're a channel that actually expresses their opinions and people don't like, or like pretty strong characters. Those are the ones that it happens to. Or comedy gets shut down a lot these days. It's like we live in a time that comedy can't even be comedy. People can't even laugh anymore. People want to get offended. And if they get offended, they will do something like this to try to silence somebody. And that's why it's really important for a person like ConsoleFanboy that does something different that I appreciate. I love comedy. I've always loved what he does. And to see that in this small community, there's already someone abusing the copyright system, and it fucking sucks. But I'm glad we had the show, man. It was entertaining, even for the people that got on my nerves. You guys brought entertainment to the show, so thanks everyone for coming in here. It was definitely fun. Had a good time, and ConsoleFanboy, trust me, man. What you're going through, I remember my first time going through it. I had that legal action coming towards me, like threatening, and the person had money, so I was like, oh shit. But then when I reached out to a bigger YouTuber, he was a moderator. Lucky I was in a situation where he let her know that she was wrong and let her know that she shouldn't be doing this, and she learned from it. And I would consider me and her cool. We're not friends, like we don't talk, but I think we respect enough that she learned from it, I learned from it, and we're cool about it. Like I don't hate her, so I would love that Papa Brad would soon learn something from this. Maybe he'll learn later.
Hey,
I
anything
really
is
hope,
possible.
But,
anything is possible, right?
No, I'm being serious. Maybe he'll learn, but I just don't see it. But I hope somebody picked up something and actually learns how serious this is. It could get, you could shut down a person's channel just for their opinions, and it's pretty fucked up, but it's pretty hard. You can always get it back. It is frustrating. When the bigger you grow, the more frustrating it gets, especially if you're making money off content and then they're like, fuck. Because what happens when you get your first strike, it's not like, boo-hoo, I got one strike. It actually, I think you can't live stream. And then they start taking away stuff from you. So if you live stream all the time, that shit would suck. And it's just like, man, dude, you'll get through this, dude. You're like, I'll wait my 9 more days and I'm good. But
you're good.
I you know what? And then I know he threatened you with more, but he hasn't done it yet. So
that's funny. That is so funny. Like he's getting reamed right now for the first one, and he's threatening you with more. And I gotta say, we've all gone through some crazy stuff, and we all got the white beards to show for it, people. So hey, on that note, I want to thank ConsoleFanboy, and I want to thank you, Jason OTG, for being here.
Thank you,
this
guys.
Has been a great stream. I think we covered a lot of ground. Thank you to everybody in the chat, people that support us, supporters and haters alike. Thank you very much. All y'all have a nice weekend. Have a great week. Be safe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace out.